time for Story Time with Brett. This week's story, Mean Wives. My wife is mean, and I'd be willing to bet some of you have mean wives too. In fact, this could even apply to domestic partnerships, fiancés, girlfriends, even roommates. But wives can be especially mean. My wife is absolutely stunning to look at. She is kind to animals, loves and cares for our children with a devotion unmatched by any mother, and runs a tight ship in our home. Too tight. Sure, she has her nice moments, but there are little things, subtle little digs at me with no apparent reason for them. Allow me to provide a few examples to support my claims. Laundry. Every time I go to my dresser drawer in the morning to grab a clean pair of socks, I find them folded and placed in the top drawer inside out, exactly the way they were when I dropped them on the bathroom floor a day earlier. Unacceptable. Dishes. My coffee cup is often buried inside the dishwasher when I wake up in the morning, requiring me to endure the tedium of searching for it for several seconds before I can have my coffee. I can't stand it when I know where something is located, and then I go to get it, and it's not there anymore. Then there's my cameras and hunting gear. She is constantly moving cameras from the kitchen counter and placing them inside camera bags in the equipment studio. That's not where I left it. How am I supposed to find my camera equipment if it's been hidden in my camera bag? I work way too hard to have to deal with these little everyday problems. I mean, when I get home from 3 hours of work, my index finger is absolutely exhausted from running my camera, and my butt hurts from being seated in the same position for countless hours in the car. My eyes are tired from looking into a viewfinder too, so when she finally gets home from her job several hours after me, there is no time for sitting down on the couch and going over a brief recap of how her day was, especially when she snatches the remote and pauses my show. Why can't she get started on dinner and then talk about whatever she wants to ramble on about after we eat? Mean. It's not like her life is difficult. I did the dishes once. It was not a big deal. It took 15 minutes. And laundry isn't any harder. Grab a pile of clothes off the floor, shove them into the little round thingy, and push the big button on the front of the doodad. Bam! Laundry done. If she wants to know how difficult life is, she should try quartering and packing a 1,000-pound elk out of the woods sometime. I did this once. Or maybe she could wrestle a 22-pound steelhead into a boat sometime. Took me 45 years, but I finally did this also once. Not an easy task at all. Do you know how much beer it takes to catch just one steelhead? How about sitting quiet and motionless for a couple of hours waiting for a wary turkey to line itself up in her sights? And don't get me started on how difficult it is to sit in an ice shanty all day with nothing to keep you company but a small propane heater, a flask of brandy, a portable DVD player, a folding chair, and a thermos of hot chocolate. And it makes no sense that women should become so mean as the years pass by. There's just no appreciation for what men have to deal with. I think if she had any idea how difficult being a man can be...
Mean? You want to see mean?
Hey! Oh.